Hey y'all! Welcome to or welcome back to Transformative Astrology. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is T.A Snash. I created this channel as a way to learn how to transform yourself, your life, and your understanding of others through the use of astrology, the law of attraction, and manifestation. Thank you in advance for clicking on this video. I promise you won't regret it. You will learn something new, I guarantee. Today's topic is about Libra season. The last video that I put out was in the middle of Virgo season, and I'll get more into the details of what's been going on in my life as to why that took so long. But as you can see, I'm here with new equipment, so tit for tat, you feel me? We will be going over the traits of being a Libra, what element Libra is in, the planet that Libra is ruled by, as well as the body part and symbol that also rules Libra. And I'll be giving celebrity examples of people who are Libra sun signs and give a synopsis of the lesson that Libra season brings to all of us every year. So I hope you enjoy, and let's get into it. Now, Libra season. I would say that Libra season is literally the kickoff of cuffing season. I'll get more into reasons why when I get into the lesson that this season brings. But, it's like the official fall kickoff. Like, the fall equinox happened during Virgo season, but now it's really fall now. So yeah, here we are. So Libras are an air sign. So Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, those are the three air signs. They are the social butterflies of the zodiac, as well as the word wizards. They are fantastic with their words. Now, Libras, I like to call them the sweet talkers of the zodiac. And I know a lot about Libra energy in general because my mother is a Libra, my brother is a Libra, I'm a Libra rising, as well as my closest cousin, and I have Libra friends, so I could say I know a little something about this energy. So Libras, right? They are ruled by the planet of love, which is Venus. So if you remember that shaving commercial, that is literally like Libra energy. Because they're ruled by the planet of love, they have a love for beauty and aesthetics. I also like to say that the motto for Libras are look good, feel good, because they like to look good, all the time. It doesn't matter what type of Libra you are, whatever. When you have Libra energy in your top three, when I say your top three, I mean your sun, moon, or rising, you just like things to look aesthetically pleasing, including yourself. So even having a bad hair day is gonna put them in a bad mood, or not having that little bit of lipstick that they like, or their eyebrows done a certain way or whatever. I could say from personal experience, I deal with that. So yeah, I like to look good. That's just part of Libra energy. We can't help it. And that's not to say that Libras can't see their own beauty outside of makeup or whatever. That's not what I'm saying. But when you're out and about and you're being social, you like to be on point. They also love relationships. They're usually in some sort of relationship, and if they're not in a relationship, they are seeking one, or they just have an idea of what they want in their ideal person, and they're kind of looking for that. Because even though they are ruled by the planet of love, they are also air signs, so they are logical about the things that they want. So they're not just gonna accept anything that comes towards them, but they will have an idea of the things that they're looking for and actively look for that. Not only are they the sweet talkers, they are charmers, finessers. If they really know their energy, they can really finesse situations. They are also very creative, very artistic, and sometimes they could be really into luxury. In addition to love and relationships, they're very social, and they will prioritize their one-on-one connections with other people if they're important to them. They will really rank you high and make sure that like you and theirs relationship is always on good terms, because they are also harmonious. They are the diplomats of the zodiac as well. So they like to mediate situations, and they like to stay on middle ground and neutral. They don't like to rock the boat if they don't have to, but they will if they feel like something is not fair or justified. But they prefer smooth sailing, and they're really good at either bringing up the energy when it needs to be brought up or bringing it down if it needs to as well. Now, the symbol that rules Libras are the scales of justice. So what this means for Libra specifically is that they are always seeking equilibrium. They like things to be balanced. Balance is the biggest key for Libras, and they are always seeking balance in their life and in their relationships with others. And they really prefer equal give and take. If you're not giving enough energy to the relationship as they are, then they probably gonna cut you off. Like, it might take a while, because you know they do like to give people chances and, like, you know, give the benefit of the doubt and all that. But yeah, they prefer balance. Balance is key, and that's why they are ruled by the scales of justice. So every zodiac sign is ruled by a body part. If you didn't know, then now you know today here on Transformative Astrology. Now, Libras specifically, like I mentioned before, they are all about balance, right? So the body part that they are ruled by is the kidneys. In addition to the kidneys, for some reason, I've also noticed that, like, in Libra women, they usually have a big butt. I don't know why, like, what the reasoning is behind that, but it's something that I have noticed like consistently throughout my life. And you'll see a bit of this like in the celebrity list that I give later. But that's just how it is for them. For some reason, they just bless. Like, I think this might also be true for Libra rising. Like Beyonce is a Libra rising. I mean, come on, like, I'm not making this up. So there are other Libra risings, but I just can't think of them right now. But Queen Bee, yeah, we both Libra rising. So hey, what's up? But getting back to the kidneys. So the kidneys, if you don't know what function they serve, it brings balance to the amount of fluid in the body. So it's constantly keeping track of how much fluid is in our body system in general. And then after it analyzes what's going on with the fluid levels, then the kidneys decide whether we need to release vitamins, minerals, and hormones into our body in order for things to become back in balance. So it's always like the kidneys are like the mediator, the same way that I said when I was mentioning like the traits of Libra, how they like to mediate in terms of like the mood. This is the same thing that we see with the kidney. So that is the body part lesson. Now I'm calling Libra season cuffing season because, like I mentioned earlier, it's like the official kickoff of fall. Like, we had the fall equinox that happens literally at the end of Virgo season as we're about to transition into Libra season. So it's literally like fall kickoff. Now that we're officially here in fall, that's usually when the weather gets cold, at least here on the East Coast of New York, you know, it's already cold. It was like 40 something degrees the other day. I was like, yo, already? It's fall, it's getting cold, so you know, that's like cozy season. That's when people want to start, you know, cuddling up and stuff. So I'm coining the term right now because I've never heard anybody say, oh, Libra season specifically is cuffing season. So you heard it now here on Transformative Astrology. So hey, it's history in the making, right? Now, what lessons this season is bringing for us? Like I said before, Libras are ruled by the planet of love. So the fact that it's cuffing season is because like the desire for love and connection and relationships starts to rise during this time, just naturally. Like, even if you're in a different part of the world, Libra season is still going to bring this type of energy anyway. Libra is really going to bring you more of that energy of like, all right, let me connect with others, socialize, like let me get as much time in with other people as I can before it starts to get cold, like cold, because like we just in the beginning of fall right now. It's not winter yet, thank God, but you know, winters in New York are long. So I already hear people saying like, yeah, I'm about to be inside, you're not gonna see me for a couple of months, you know, you're not gonna see me till spring. And I can't blame them. Like, that's just I'm not trying to be out in these streets when it's cold. Like, nah, I'm gonna be home. But during Libra season, we also have the opposite sign that happens in the full moon. So because we're in Libra season, then we had a full moon in Aries about like maybe a week and a half ago. And Aries is the sign of the zodiac that's a little more self-centered. Like, they're the starters of the zodiac signs, and they're really about them. And that's not to say that all Aries are like selfish or whatever, because I have Aries friends. It really, like, it depends on the other parts that you have going on in your chart and how empathetic you can be about other people. But the Aries full moon was a time that was supposed to teach us how to have that balance between our time with other people that Libra brings, but also bringing it back to ourselves and focusing on self-care at certain points as well. I know that that was like a big theme that arose for me during the full moon. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but I have this thing on my arm, this little splint, and it was because like I was working a little too hard, and I started having arm issues, which are like connected to something that happened like months and months ago. But like, it just, during that full moon, it really forced me to just like spend some time by myself and just be like, all right, I'm gonna just sit down and I'm just not gonna do nothing for a little bit, you know. It's necessary at times. So to end the like explanation of Libra season, it was also a great time for us to be spending time on our important friendships, relationships, family relationships as well. It's not always just about love with Libras as well. Like I said, the people that they prioritize in their lives are the people that they really care about, and that also includes their family as well. Now, the celebrity list. Let's get down to some celebrities that are Libra suns, so that you can connect the energy that I was telling you about, the traits, and really see it in these people. And maybe that can help you really make the connections on like what Libra energy is about. So for these lists, I'm gonna do the women first. So we got Serena Williams, right? We have Lisa Ray McCoy, Ashanti, Doja Cat, and Cardi B. Now for the men on this list, Usher, Will Smith, Lil Wayne, Lucky Day, and Smino. Those are the celebrity lists for this Libra season. All right, y'all. So that concludes this episode of Transformative Astrology. I hope that you learned something new today, something that's going to help you manifest the things that you want in your life, or a better understanding of the Libra people in your life, or if you have Libra energy and you didn't realize that you had some of these characteristics. I hope that this helps you learn something new about yourself. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, you know, all that noise. Hit it down below. You know what to do. You've been on YouTube before. You know how this goes, all right? Outside of that, I wanted to give a few updates as to why I put out an episode so late. So hey, it's the end of Libra season, and every zodiac sign and every season that goes by, it shows up in our birth charts. So right now, because I'm a Libra rising and we're in Libra season, that means that everything that's happening in this season is happening in my first house, which is the house of self-identity and your ego and how you view the world and how the world views you, and just like how you view yourself sometimes as well. And so I've been going through like a lot of transformation and changes in terms of like, you know, not only, you know, me finally getting some money to buy this equipment and all that and like upgrade my actual channel, but just like really trying to feed myself internally as well, like with my internal work and, you know, all the work that happens outside of like, you know, when we're out with people and socializing and stuff. Like, I've been spending a lot of time with myself and really trying to figure some things out in my life and, you know, what's next for me and, you know, all of that. So, you know, that's what this season has brought for me. I'm also like trying to find other forms of income outside of a 9 to 5, because I'm really trying to transition out of the 9 to 5 world completely. Like, I don't want to go back to corporate at all if I can help it. I really just want to do things creatively, and that's something I'm really understanding about myself now. One of the things that I do for income right now is I'm a brand ambassador for events throughout New York City. So when I put out the episode for the Pisces full moon, it was during New York Fashion Week, actually. So I was like working like crazy. Like, it was like a good 5 days straight that we were working like hours upon hours for this brand called Revolve. And I was editing this YouTube episode. Like, I was on the subway on my phone editing there and back, and then when I got home at like 10 o'clock at night, then I was like still editing up until like 1 a.m. trying to get that episode out. And then after Fashion Week, I got sick, and then after that I had a week long of like just having constant headaches every day. And I've heard like spiritually that when you're going through a time of like just having unexplained headaches, it's supposed to be like a symbol of like going through certain upgrades and changes in your life. And like, I just was going through a lot the past couple of weeks. So my thing is, I've had too much going on, and every time that I try to do a video weekly, it doesn't work out. I put like high expectations on myself to try to deliver on that, and it just wasn't working, obviously, because it just never worked out. So instead of me trying to put myself under high pressure, every other Friday is going to be when you can expect a new video from me. Every other Friday. And if it doesn't show up on Friday, that means I'm still editing, and it will be out Saturday morning. So look out for that. And thank you for still being here, if you're still here and being patient with me. In my last episode about the Pisces full moon, I had mentioned that I was going to show my vision board that I made like late in the year. And I'm still gonna do that. In addition to, the next episode was supposed to be about the psychology of starting new habits. I'm still gonna put that out, but I'm gonna put it out during Scorpio season. So look forward to that next time. Thanks for being here with me. Catch you next time.